What's going on, everybody? Jerry here at 3DHP, and we got something really cool that I got printed today on the LG Centauri Carbon. Take a look. Galactic Armory. It's a Predator Skull Trophy from Galactic Armory. Now remember, when you Google it, you don't want the Predator Skull wall mount. That's a little bit too much money for me, for my taste. Predator Skull Trophy. Very cool. We'll get into it right after this. Okay, so everything in this video I printed on the LG Centauri Carbon, and 2 or 3 of the pieces were done on my X1 Carbon, but the LG done most of it. Now, a friend of mine online, Clownhammer, was on my live stream a few weeks ago, and he had printed one out at 100% scale. Looked really cool. When I seen once he had it glued together, I'm like, wow, I know somebody that would like one of those for Christmas, and I need one for myself. And he used eSun PLA bone, and by mistake, when I got on Amazon, I ordered, what was it, Sunlu bone PLA. It was marked down like 15 something a roll, so I got 3 rolls to start, and I figured he thought it took him a little over 2 rolls probably to do his, so I got 3 rolls. I got started. Now when I'm looking at the files, once I paid for them and downloaded them, there's a folder that if you have a smaller printer, all the files are cut, you can print those out. So instead of paying much attention to the file name in that folder, I just printed out all 18 of them. There's like 18 files. And I wound up having to buy more filament, as you just seen. I'll show you here again. I wound up buying, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 rolls of filament. And I used 6 1/4, 6.5 rolls. I had one part that got about yay tall, and I had to abort it. I forget what the reason was, but I had a boo-boo on one part. I don't remember what happened, but I had to get rid of it. And yeah, I used quite a bit of filament. On the LG Centauri Carbon, I have a 0.6 nozzle, so that kind of sped up the process. I think my layer height was like 0.28 or something. In the LG Slicer, which is like Orca, it was a default profile that I was using on the 0.6 nozzle. On the Bamboo Labs, it was a 0.4 nozzle with a few of the parts, and 0.20 layer height. And I started getting everything printed out, and I realized, nope, 3 rolls isn't going to cut it, so I got some more filament, ordered filament, bunch more filament. And then I come to realize that the wall mount is one of them, where I'll show you here, there's a picture right here. The wall mount, it's flat on the back, and then the other one is not flat on the back. Well, the one that's flat on the back is going to be a present for my son for Christmas. Hopefully I release this video after Christmas, and he's already opened it up and he's happy, and he doesn't watch this video in advance. Hoping that happens. And then the other one that I will also probably mount it somewhere, maybe suspend it from the ceiling, I don't know. But it won't be flat on the back, it'll be complete like this picture right here. And I was going to use some gloop and gloop it together. Went and got my big can of gloop. Remember the big alien I did, like 7 foot tall? Well, I went and got my gloop. There's about that much left in the big can, dried up. It sat for a year. Even though the lid was on, there was air in it, obviously it dried up. So I got some more super glue, and this is what I'm going to be using to glue everything up. Super glue with activator. We're going to get everything glued up. I've got 2 cans, 2 bottles that I got ordered. So let's get the glue and see how it turns out. The bone color should look nice enough that it doesn't need any work. It doesn't have to be painted in any way. I'm hoping that it looks really good. So we're going to see. So let's get going. Please like, subscribe, and share. Really appreciate it. And I'll show you the link. There'll be a link here on the screen down below to Galactic Armory, which file to go buy. It's got everything in there you need. If you want to, it even has files that steels where it's one piece. You can print it on a big printer. You don't have to print it in parts. You can do it all in one piece. And then after I printed all the parts in one folder, when I went back to the main folder, it's got the teeth, and it's got the jawbone that comes down. It's got the tooth on it when he opens up his mouth. I printed those out and all the teeth out ×2, and we're good to go. And here we have both Predators all done. One for my son he got for Christmas, and the other one which I will be somehow suspending. My grandson is going to turn the one around. You can see the back of it. And as you can see, that one is not flat on the back. So I'll have to figure out how I'm going to mount it. Probably suspend it from some wires. And it's a total of like 6.5 rolls of filament that I mentioned earlier. I'll put it here on the screen. And the other one that my son got looks amazing. I used resin. I went over all the seams with resin and cured it with UV light. And he can mount that on a wall. But they both came out magnificent. So if you guys like to check this out, go over to Galactic Armory. The file's like 15 bucks. It was on sale for I think 10. And yeah, and if you want one already printed out, they have that option also. I forget the price, but it's over 100 bucks. But yeah, get the files, buy the filament, print all the things. Hope you guys like it. Thank you very much for watching.